Story time, story time. This story is about a man who attended his own funeral. Yes, you heard me. This man attended his own funeral, accompanied by his wife. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you have not liked, please like and kindly share. So the story goes like this. This particular family, the dad was having issues with blood pressure and he was sick, and the children that lived in the city were trying to say that their father was well and hearty. So what they do is they started like doing a monthly contribution between themselves so that their parents could get the best of them all, in terms of healthcare, in terms of provisions, in terms of everything. So the story happens to be that the mom was the one that nursed or is nursing their dad while their dad was sick and malnourished and bedridden. So the mom, she's nursing the man, and the kids were like, "Let's get a nurse." The mom was like, "No, I will take care of my husband. He's my husband. I can do it because it's just both of them, and every other kids of them are all grown and working." So what this woman does is that the kids provide whatever they need, and this woman manages it to the best of her ability. So news came to the kids that they lost their mom. You'll be wondering, the dad is the one sick, but this woman left before her husband, like she died. So these children were like, they were living in disbelief. They did not believe that things like this could happen, because to them, their dad was the one that they are like hoping, because of his ill health, because of his bedridden. He's really, really very sick. And they'll be like, they're trying to say, not that they wished him dead, but again, he's sick and their mom was healthy, but she died instead. So they didn't believe it, according to the story. And when they now went to the village to see things for themselves, and behold, their mom died. So what could they do? They wailed, they cried, and they had to put their mom in the morgue, and went back to the city to plan on how to give her a befitting burial. So back to the city, they were still trying to, put heads together, do a meeting, do one or two things. And another thing came up again. Their dad is gone. Their dad is dead. After a few weeks, they rushed back again. What can they do? Things happen. Life has happened to them. They took their dad and they put their dad in the morgue. And they started planning for burial. Like they wanted to now give them a befitting burial, both of them. So according to the whole thing, the family agreed to bury the both parents the same day to cut costs and to also, give them a farewell, together farewell, so that they go where they won't go together. Maybe they go even marry themselves again. Maybe they, just to make them happy even in death, because obviously they made them happy when they are alive. So what happened was they had to plan everything. You know how African burial is. The food was there, the drums, the band, everybody was there, and they were doing something inside when the whole atmosphere became chaotic on the burial day. Everybody was running away. Everybody, both invitees, both people that are the villagers, everybody was picking race, like run, like their life depended on it. So the kids were like, "What's going on?" They dashed out, only to see their mom and their dad sitting down under the canopy. You heard me, under that canopy that they mounted for visitors, and both of them were eating. After eating, they held their hands together and they walked away. So the story goes that these two parents were still buried, but the villagers are still making a hook out of the whole thing. Like they are still talking about it. Everybody is still talking. And the kids were like, "Why is it that these villagers are not going to like forget about this whole thing? Because it's been a while. It has been a while that this happened. So what? So what if my papa died? So what if my mama and papa can't chop food on their burial day? And not be like, say, we know they give them food. We feed them while they are alive. So they know the reason why they came to eat. Or maybe they even came to see how their burial is going on." So the question today is, have you ever seen things like this? Have things like this ever happened around you? If it has, can you share with us? And again, have you ever seen in a situation whereby both parents are being buried on the same day? Is it like cultural? Is there not a culture that forbids it? Because I know a culture that says two adults, two parents can never be buried on the same day. Why? Because they want them to go their separate ways and meet if they choose to. Nobody is joining anybody. You understand? But I think I'm just thinking, do you think the reason why these both parents came to it is because they are trying to join them again and they said, okay, we agree with you? What do you think? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, because when you subscribe, you're going to be seeing more of my videos. And if you have a story, please share with me and I will be your voice on that story.